We welcome you once again to our Arweva here in Westside as we get ready for Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight on 93.7 KKRL and streaming on YouTube with the CB Sports Network. Thanks to Western Iowa Networks, blazing fast, reliable fiber internet with no data caps. I'm Nick Brincks in the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll, helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. 3 girls games all done tonight on the CB Sports Network. Carroll girls fall at home to Carlisle. Kemper girls pick up a home win over Denison Schleswig 48-24. That one just went final a few minutes ago, and now we get ready for all the same boys games, including Glidden, Ralston, and Arweva, set to square off here in just a few minutes on this Friday, December 5th. It's the Mackey Motors pregame show, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 16 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at mackeymotors.com. Glidden Ralston fell to 0-2 with a loss to Woodbine on Tuesday, falling 75-41. Grayson Renzi was their leading scorer with 9 points. Also pulled down 5 rebounds for Arweva. They bounced back after a Monday loss to West Monona with a 63-42 win at Exira EHK on Tuesday. Couple guys in double figures. Derek Thompson led the way with 19 points and 9 rebounds. Hayden Studer pulled down 16 points, 6 rebounds in that performance. And Wyatt Regaler also 9.7 assists night for him. It was a slow and steady night for the Rockets. They won each quarter by 3 to 9 points, whereas Glidden Ralston fell behind 21-8 in the first quarter, and they were not quite able to muster comeback from that point. As we grab a quick word here with our Arweva girls coach on our Mackey Motors pregame show, we'll chat with Austin Stolk after a tough loss tonight to Glidden Ralston, 51-18. And Coach, appreciate your time here. You knew coming into the year could be some trials and tribulations. You guys saw that, and I thought you guys persevered really well. You don't like to look up and see yourself down 28-0. But with a few minutes left in the half, you guys outscore the Wildcats 7-6 going into halftime. At least maybe a little momentum to go into halftime.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. You can't look at the big picture of the scoreboard all the time when you start games in the first quarter like that. I mean, you're just digging yourself a hole, and we've done that the first 3 games. And you know, that's on me as a head coach to not have the girls ready. And you know, we just got to come out right away. Once you face good teams and give them good momentum and let them get out in transition and get layups, you put yourself in a tough spot, and that's what we did tonight.
Have you seen some improvement in certain areas from Monday to Tuesday to tonight, or is it just kind of a collective, we need to get a few more games under our belt to really see where we're at?
Yep, there's different girls improving in different areas. You know, we tell the girls not everybody's a scorer. You know, not everybody's going to be able to bring the ball up the court, but if you can play defense and you can rebound and have a good attitude, you're going to play for us. And I think the girls are realizing that, you know, hustle and effort and attitude goes so far in the game of basketball. And if you can hustle on defense and get those steals, you're going to go out and get layups on the other end. And that's kind of what we're working toward, especially with our young girls who, you know, it's hard to come in as a freshman from middle school basketball and play as much as some of them do. And you know, they're getting better game by game.
A very young lineup. Coach, best of luck the rest of the season.
Hey, thanks for having me, Nick. Appreciate it.
That's Austin Stolk of the Arweva girls joining us here on our Mackey Motors pregame show for the boys game. And we are ready to get going here on 93.7 KKRL. Carroll, Arweva in white and Glidden Ralston in blue. Wildcats control the tip. Let's give you their starting lineups. Carson Peters, a senior. Landon Rohrbeck, a senior. Alex Daniel, Dawson Majerus, Grayson Renzi, all seniors with the exception of the junior Grayson Renzi. As the Wildcats seek their first win of the year, 3 from the right wing, off mark by Carson Peters and rebounded by Arweva. They have it with Wyatt Regaler, their leading scorer this year, 16 a game. He's in the left wing. They look to the free throw line for Devin Ehlers, top of the key, right side. Hayden Studer looking inside, Devon Glon. I'll give you their starters as Regaler lays one up and in, and then back out again. Still scoreless. Derek Thompson, Wyatt Regaler, Hayden Studer, Devin Ehlers, Tyson Von Glon, all seniors with the exception of junior Hayden Studer. 2 possessions, 1 each way, no score. 1 minute in, corner 3, short shot, rebound after the Daniel miss belongs to Devin Ehlers. And Arweva goes to work at the right end of the floor with a free throw jumper. It's missed by Ehlers in the white headband. Rebounded by Glidden Ralston, back the other way. Arweva 0 for 2. Glidden Ralston 0 for 2. Third possessions now. Glidden Ralston driving to the right with Landon Rohrbeck. Baseline toss to the left, tipped out by Wyatt Regaller. And Glidden Ralston will hang on to it underneath their own hoop. A minute and a half into this one on 93.7 KKRL. Thanks so much for joining us, KKRL, and in YouTube land with video coverage, thanks to Megan Berger, and brought to you by Western Iowa Networks. Glidden Ralston trying to take the first lead of the game. They're inside the lane with a free throw jumper missed by Dawson Majerus. Rebound goes to Arweva. And they toss it deep to Derek Thompson. And we've got our first foul of the night that comes with 6:10 to go in the first quarter. And it'll be against the Glidden Ralston defense and Dawson Majerus, second leading scorer, as he and Grayson Renzi are, well, technically first as well. They're tied with 10 points a game. Arweva basketball, Hayden Studer at the top. Now Derek Thompson in the right wing. Top of the key for Von Glahn. Studer drives baseline, saw an opening, lets it roll off the rim, just couldn't go in. Got hung up and hopped off. Tipped out, it'll stay with Arweva underneath their own basket. Again, thanks to Austin Stolk, Arweva girls coach, for joining us right before tip-off to chat about a tough loss for Arweva tonight. Thompson lets the three fly in the left corner. It's rebounded by Dawson Majerus. We'll hopefully grab a word with Eric Yelly of the Glidden Ralston Wildcats at halftime of this boys game. I'm Nick Brincks in the Gatorade broadcast booth. Thanks again to Mackey Motors for bringing you our pregame coverage. Right wing three, long one from Peters, and we've got our first bucket of the night. It's a 3-0 lead for Glidden Ralston. Arweva will look to answer. Try to pass it off with a handoff to Wyatt Regaller. It's stolen right back. Von Glahn is rejected, but fouled, and he'll shoot two. 5:16 to go, first quarter, second foul on Glidden Ralston. This is the first on Grayson Renzi. Team high 9 points in the Woodbine loss on Tuesday. They fell 75-41. Von Glahn will go to the free throw line. 21-point win over Exira EHK on the road Tuesday. And his free throw is off the mark. Back iron out, no good. 4 points, 9 rebounds for Tyson on Tuesday. And now here on Friday, Arweva trying to get on the board, trailing 3-0. Von Glahn, 0 for 3 this season. Now 1 for 4, he's on the board, as are the Arweva Rockets. 3-1 Wildcats after the Peters 3 last time down. Thompson knocks it in toward the timeline, and it's picked back up by the Wildcats. They'll hang on to possession. Another tip pass as Wyatt Regaller runs into the referee onto the far side of the floor. He tried to poke it away from Peters. Might have had a lane to get to the hoop, but the referee was there, so they'll just say, wave it off. Glidden Ralston keeps possession. You have that every now and then. Here's Peters in the right wing as he throws up a three, but a foul away from the ball. A screen gone wrong by Alex Daniel. And that foul will give the ball to Arweva with a chance to tie it up here in the first quarter. 4:53 left. Arweva in white, red numbers. Left to right here in the opening half. Regaller to the top for Von Glahn. Studer in the right wing. Looking underneath for Regaller. Turns and finds Von Glahn instead. Ehlers rather. To the corner, Derek Thompson for three. Trading threes. Thompson with one, Peters with one for the Wildcats, and it's 4-3, our first lead change of the night, and the Arweva Rockets have a 1-point advantage. Top side with Majerus, handoff to Daniel on the left side. He'll throw up a three, and he gets this one to go. He's 4 for 7 behind the arc this year. First of the night, back-to-back lead changes, 6-4. Glidden Ralston by 2. Now at the top for Devin Ehlers, open for 3 if he wanted it. He's 0 for 1 this season, didn't take it. Regaller drives through the lane. A couple defenders stand in his way, and a foul on the floor before he puts up the shot. Grabbed on the wrist. And this will be the first Arweva foul. Fourth Glidden Ralston foul. And it belongs to Colton Rohrbeck, a sophomore, into the lineup. Hayden Studer dribbles it to the top of the key. Now steps inside to the corner. Ehlers, three, strong, too strong. Von Glahn fighting with Grayson Renzi for the rebound. Glidden Ralston comes away with it. Majerus has it in the right wing, and he'll hand it off to Alex Daniel. To Peters in the right wing. Steps to the free throw line. Looks right, now left. Majerus hands off to Daniel, who steps toward the free throw line. Backhanded toss. Renzi, three, in and out. Von Glahn scoops up the rebound for the Rockets. 6-4 Wildcats. Rockets have the ball. At the free throw line, tossing left for Thompson. Thompson's got a three. Here in the opening quarter, he'll hand it off to Studer. Screen from Von Glahn, ball tipped out, last touched by Glidden Ralston. It'll stay with the offense. We're 5 minutes in, 3 minutes to go first quarter, 6-4 Glidden Ralston. And it'll be Hayden Studer, the junior, along the baseline to inbound. He finds Von Glahn at the left elbow. Back to Ehlers, long two. Right wing jumper, short. And it's rebounded by Carson Peters and the Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Daniel right to left, finds Peters in the right wing. Defender nearby, three off the mark, tipped up by Studer, rebounded by Thompson. Back to Studer in the right wing. Kick down to the corner, catch and shoot, three on its way, back iron, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Daniel pulls it down. 2-on-1, the rest close. Thompson swats it away. Regaler tosses it underneath to Ehlers, but it's stripped away by Peters. And we've had some furious defense at both ends with the block and then a steal at the other end. Glidden Ralston has it back. They're in the left wing. A three from Colton Rohrbeck off the back iron. Renzi over Von Glahn with the rebound. His putback is going to end up short. He lays it up, rolls off the rim, no good, but he got fouled. And Von Glahn will pick up our Weava's first foul of the night. Tyson Von Glahn with a free throw and a foul to his name tonight. 2:08 to go, opening quarter. Grayson Renzi will shoot at the free throw line, where he's 5 of 7 through 2 games. Thanks so much for joining me tonight on 93.7 KKRL and on YouTube with the CB Sports Network. Thanks to Western Iowa Networks. Grayson Renzi. It pops up, drops in. Thompson subs out for Arweva, and they will bring in Damon Thompson, his younger brother, by a year. Renzi's second free throw hops off the back iron and drops in. And a sub for Glidden Ralston as they bring in Ryan Olderog. A couple of free throws from Renzi, and it's 8-4. Glidden Ralston with a 4-point lead. Studer drives into the lane, trying to take advantage of Olderog, who just subbed in, and he puts one over his head. A long layup. Spins around the rim before dropping in. At the other end, three off the back iron. Rebound tipped down and pulled away by Ehlers. 8-6. Arweva trying to tie or take the lead. Had a couple lead changes, no ties yet. Thompson has it near midcourt. Damon tosses left to Studer. Studer drives inside, a layup to take the lead. If he can convert the and one, we are tied at 8 for the moment, as Studer puts one off the glass and it drops in with the bank shot. First tie of the night. And an and one coming after the second foul on Dawson Majerus. I believe he will be the one that subs out. And Grayson Renzi will check back into the lineup for the Wildcats. Wildcats in blue, Rockets in white. And Studer's and one to take the lead. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Third lead change of the opening quarter. It's 9-8. Arweva's on top by 1. Left wing toss to Colton Rohrbeck. Steps up to the free throw line. Steps back. Puts it off the rim. Rolls around. No good. Von Glahn averaging 10 rebounds a game. Well on his way to double figures there again tonight with the rebound there. Here's a three from Thompson. This time Damon gets a three. Derek got one early. Damon Thompson here. And it's a 12-8 lead, 8-0 run. Glidden Ralston trying to answer back. They trail by 4. It's Daniel in the right wing. Steps up, steps back. Three on the way. Damon Thompson there for the rebound. Now 37 seconds left, 5 seconds separating shot and game clock. Studer to Thompson, down underneath to Von Glahn. Von Glahn out to Studer, open for three, left wing, and it's a 7-point lead. 7 for Studer, 7 for the lead for the Arweaver Rockets. Final possession perhaps now of the opening quarter. Glidden Ralston has just given up an 11-0 run. At the top, it's Renzi. 8 seconds left to Peters. Peters hit a long three earlier. Daniel with 3 seconds, trying to shake his defender, and he draws contact. 3 free throws coming at the buzzer. Daniel leaned into the contact to ensure some timed or untimed free throws. So right now it's 15-8. We know that Arweaver will end the first quarter with 15 points. And Daniel will get to shoot 3 with nobody around him before we go to the second quarter. 15-8 right now after the shooting foul on Hayden Studer, his first. Daniel misses the first, averaging 4.5 points a game, a team-high 4 assists per contest. With the Arweaver fans behind us making noise, and Daniel converts the second of 3 free throws. He gets one more. 8 minutes to play in the half. He'll go 1 for 3 on these untimed free throws. And it's 15-9 after 1. Arweaver will take a 6-point lead to the second quarter as that one free throw snapped an 11-0 run. Back in a minute, you're listening to KKRL.
This fall, cozy up with internet that keeps up. With WindSpeed Fiber Internet from Western Iowa Networks, enjoy 1 gig speeds for just $99.99 a month. Perfect for streaming, football, fall shows, and working from home. No lag, no interruptions, just the speed you need all season long. Other speed packages available starting at just $59.99 a month. Call or text 712-775-2946 for details or visit westinet.com today. Western Iowa Networks, connecting you to what matters for 120 years.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Second quarter just underway. Arweaver comes up empty on their opening possession. They went on an 11-0 run to end that first quarter, but at the buzzer, Glidden Ralston was fouled on a 3, so they got 3 untimed free throws. Alex Daniel hit one of them. 15-9 is our score to begin the second quarter. Now Glidden Ralston will maintain possession after Grayson Renzi's shot from the low block is no good, but then tipped out by the Rockets. 6-point deficit for Glidden Ralston. They led by 4 before that 11-0 run. Renzi misses off the glass. Rebounded by Wyatt Regaler left to right. In white, Arweaver dumps it down to the corner. Thompson, both of them have hit threes tonight. Derek and Damon. Hayden Studer also's got one. But they'll turn it over. A minute into the second quarter, 15-9, Glidden Ralston trailing. They have possession at the left end of the floor. At the top, it's Ryan Olderog, a point per game for him through 2 so far. As Colton Rohrbeck drops to the low side. Man-to-man defense for Arweaver at the top with the shot clock at 11. Daniel to the top, Olderog for 3, and it's off the mark, no good. His first 3 attempted this season. Maybe not the form you're looking for at the other end. Regaler for 3. Wyatt Regaler knocks one down. He had struggled from behind the arc so far this year, hitting just 1 of his first 19, but he hits one here, and it's 18-9 with a timeout on the floor. We will take 1 too back in 30 seconds on KKRL and on the CB Sports Network YouTube page.
Motor Inn of Carroll is your hometown team for all of your sales, service, parts, and collision needs all season long. From the helpful sales staff to the area's best service department, Motor Inn of Carroll has the expertise that you need to stay on the road and keep that auto investment looking good. From work to play, they have it all. Good luck to all the area teams from Motor Inn of Carroll.
.6:13 to go in the second quarter. After the Glidden Ralston timeout, they trail by 9. They've got the basketball working right to left. In blue, Arweva in white. Dawson Majerus to the corner, left side. Landon Rohrbeck to the top. Grayson Renzi. And he lost the handle on it. Good defense from Tyson Von Glahn. The breaking news of the day, Matt Campbell is leaving Iowa State on his way to Penn State. And the Cyclones have their new head coach already. Jimmy Rogers will take over for the Cyclones. Just left a one-year gig at Washington State. I would have to assume he won't stick around for 10 years at Iowa State like Matt Campbell did, but they've got their man. A great run for Iowa State football under the helm, or under the direction of Matt Campbell. Back to basketball. A layup driving inside for Derek Thompson, and the lead is up to 11. They trailed 8-4. They've gone on a 16-1 run since. 5.5 to go, second quarter. Glidden Ralston trailing with possession. Carson Peters tries to draw contact, lays it up, misses. And a collision in front of the scorer's table, or the table I'm sitting at just in front of me. Ball tipped out. It will be out on Glidden Ralston. Arweva will keep possession with an 11-point lead. 20-11. It's Von Glahn at the free throw line, right elbow, ball tipped up into the air, the pass deflected, Rohrbeck the steal. Landon Rohrbeck, the senior, tosses it to the near side, it's loose, picked up by Dawson Majerus as Ehlers runs in to the stage. Majerus hits the deck, heaves it up, misses, and will he shoot two? I think it will be a shooting foul. Nope, they're gonna say a foul on the floor on Ehlers. As Colton Rohrbeck subs out, Alex Daniel back in. Daniel leads the Wildcats tonight with 4 of their 9 points. Hayden Studer leading the Rockets with 8. Daniel inside, or scoots it past a couple defenders to the left wing. Now he's got it back. Daniel to the top, right wing, Rohrbeck. Landon drifts left, passes it down to the corner. Alex Daniel open for 3 if he wanted it for a moment. To the elbow, left side, Majerus loses the handle on it. It's out of bounds, and it's a turnover back to Arweva. You're listening to 93.7 KKRL and our live stream on YouTube tonight, thanks to Western Iowa Networks. Blazing fast, reliable fiber internet with no data caps. 4.5 to go. Derek Thompson tosses it to Wyatt Regaller, who steps up, takes the open 3. Short rebound to his teammate Ehlers. Regaller gets the defenders to jump, tosses it left. Studer's 3 off the rim. And it's out of bounds, last touched by the Rockets. 4:19 to go in the half as Damon Thompson is set to check back in. He'll come in and relieve Tyson Von Glahn for a bit. 1 point for Von Glahn so far. Second quarter, midway through. And Daniel will take it across the timeline, right to left. Face guarded by Studer. At the top, it's Renzi. Pass was off his fingertips. Ehlers steals it away, and he finishes for 2. Lays it in from the right side. 4 minutes to go in this second quarter. 22-9, largest lead of the game for the Arweva Rockets, trying to go back-to-back after losing their season opener on Monday. Now inside, Renzi with an and one coming. He gets fouled on his short shot from the block. And the foul belongs to Ehlers after knocking down a shot at the other end. He's got 2 fouls now, 22-11. Grayson Renzi, 4 points, couple free throws already. And it's off the mark. 3:45 to go in the first half. Thompson meets 2 defenders, puts it up, and he's fouled. And he'll shoot a couple. 3:40 left in the second, 22-11. And the foul is on Landon Rohrbeck, number 1 for him. First foul on Glidden Ralston here in the second quarter, just past the halfway point. Derek Thompson, 11 for 17 at the line this year. That's 65%. He'll add to that as he knocks down the first. He's got 6 points, the 5'9" senior guard, with 6 of their 23, trying to get to 24. 12-point lead, and he swishes the second as well. 7 for Thompson, averaging 15 a game, just behind Wyatt Regaler's 16 points per game. Thompson put up 19 and 9. 19 points, 9 rebounds in the win Tuesday at Exira EHK. 63-42 was the score. And now the Rockets have a 13-point lead. Glidden Ralston in the front court. And they say Derek Thompson must have stepped over the line trying to defend the inbound pass by Rohrbeck, so he backs off. Glidden Ralston trying to end his second quarter strong, trailing by 13. Alex Daniel to the left wing, steps to the free throw line, lost his footing for a moment, dumps it off to Renzi. 3 up, no good. Majerus fights for the board, putback is off the rim, it's no good. 2 free throws coming though for Dawson Majerus. He'll shoot a couple on the foul by Damon Thompson. Third foul in the quarter for Arweva, who leads 24-11. Glidden Ralston trying to get back in this one, now down by 12 as Majerus hits the first free throw. Just in front of the Arweva student section, so anytime Glidden Ralston shoots free throws, they get loud. And Majerus knocks both down. 24-13, 11-point game. It's Regaler in the left wing. One-on-one with his defender, Colton Rohrbeck to the top. Thompson back to Regaler, open for 3, drives instead, and draws contact, but before he does that, he travels, and that'll give the ball back to Glidden Ralston. So they just hit a couple free throws from Majerus at the other end. We'll see if they can string a couple possessions back-to-back under 3 minutes to go in this opening half of play. 24-13. In our post-game show tonight, we will name our Culver's Player of the Game, celebrating 40 years in business and 13 years in Carroll. Welcome to Delicious. Down by 11, under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Glidden Ralston gets it knocked away. They have it back. It's Majerus. Shot blocked, ripped out of his hands by Derek Thompson. And now Regaler will push the tempo. Charge or a block? I think a block. And 2 free throws coming. Daniel got the worst of that one as he laid out. Second foul on Daniel. Free throws coming for Wyatt Regaler. He's 9 for 13 at the line through 2 games. He'll get his first attempts of the night. He hit a 3 earlier in this second quarter for his only bucket, and he'll try to extend this 11-point lead in the second quarter. Arweva working left to right in this first half. Regaler's free throw, and he knocks it home. Arweva 5 of 6 from the stripe. Glidden Ralston 5 of 8 through the first 14 and a half minutes. 12 and a half minutes. Somewhere in there. 13 and a half, we'll call it there. Mental math did not go very well for me right there. 26-13. Both free throws converted by Regaler. And the Rockets get a takeaway at the other end. Glidden Ralston can't hang on to it. Now Majerus fouls. It'll be his third, and as one of their leading scorers on the year, with he and Renzi each averaging 10 points a game, he's in foul trouble and will sub out. He missed one of their 2 games. Played in the opener, but did not play on Tuesday, as Studer takes it from the right corner and floats in the layup. Double figures for Studer, and it's 28-13, under 2 minutes to go in the half. Peters to the free throw line. One-on-one with Thompson. Now a pass underneath to Daniels. Daniel, rather, as he dumps it off to Renzi and lays it in. 6 for Renzi. Lead down to 13. Damon Thompson's short shot. Von Glahn the rebound. Missed a couple. And Glidden Ralston will take it back. 82 seconds to go in the half. A 13-point lead for Arweva. Glidden Ralston with the basketball here. Renzi at the low block, one-on-one with Von Glahn. He'll go and back his way down over the big man. Renzi's got 8 now. And it's 28-17 left wing for Regaller. And it's taken away at midcourt. Breakaway layup. Rohrbeck cashes in on the steal and lays it in. And they're within 9 now. At the free throw line, down to the corner. Arweva has the basketball. It's Derek Thompson trying to draw contact, puts it off the glass, no good. Daniel the rebound, half a second separating shot and game clock, 30 seconds to go. Second quarter winding down. Mackey Motors halftime show on the way. Thanks so much for joining us here on KKRL and on YouTube with the CB Sports Network. Thanks to Western Iowa Networks as Landon Rohrbeck finds Grayson Renzi just inside the right elbow. Shot up short, no good, and a rebound for Arweva and a timeout taken 2. 12 seconds left in the half. Coach Matt Wilkin will call timeout. We'll take 1-2 back in 30 seconds on KKRL. Arweva leads Glidden Ralston 28-19 late in the first half.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Final 11 seconds of this first half of play. Arweva with a 9-point lead. They'll try to add to it. Studer, right wing, 3, in and out. Daniel the rebound, 2 seconds left. Looks up at the clock, lost the handle on it. I think as he looked up to the clock, just enough of a moment of non-concentration, lost it off the shoe. And we have made it to halftime thanks to Mackey Motors, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 16 years running. 28-19 Arweva after a 13-10 second quarter for the Rockets. We'll head to the halftime break, and we're back in a moment. We'll chat with first-year head coach of the Glidden Ralston Wildcats, Eric Yelly, after their 51-18 win. When we return, you're listening to KKRL Carroll.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
Welcome to our Mackey Motors halftime show. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at MackeyMotors.com. Halftime of this boys game, Rolling Valley action tonight, 28-19 Arweva. It is Chuck-a-Duck time here at halftime. As we chat now with Glidden Ralston girls head coach Eric Yelly after an impressive win earlier this evening, 51-18 victory. And coach, that was about as dominant of a first quarter and early into the second quarter performance as we've seen in a while. You jumped out to a 21-0 lead. You grew it to 28-0 before they were able to get on the board. It just looked like your full court defense and some errant passes for them just kind of kept you guys in control. And you had to be pretty pleased with the way you guys looked, especially out of the jump there.
Yeah, you know, I was pleased with our defensive effort and defensive intensity. We played really tough D. Put put a lot of pressure on them to make some mistakes, and honestly, we didn't shoot the ball very well to start. I mean, we missed a lot of bunnies in the first half, honestly. So to do that and just stay after it and keep playing hard, it was impressive for us. I think our girls did a great job, put forth great effort tonight.
You had a busy week, 3 games this week. You opened the season with that loss up at Newell Fonda, but you bounced back with a couple of conference victories now on Tuesday and tonight over Woodbine and Arweva. How do you guys feel like you guys are gelling 3 games in, first year as head coach? How's the adjustment been for you and for them, and now with a 2-1 record?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think we're going the right direction. We're getting to understand each other a little bit better. Just this last week, we finally we had to stay pretty basic at the beginning. We've started to put some more twists into offensively and defensively, and the girls are picking it up quickly, and we're learning what we can do and what we can't do, and really picking up our defensive intensity and leading our offense with our defense right now.
You got 3 in double figures, and on a night where, like you said, you struggled a little bit offensively. You did get Cassidy Wenk, Jenna Subert, and Chloe Peters all in double figures. Wenk with 15, 11 for Subert, and Peters with 13. But with Subert and Peters, they're both freshmen. You have to be pleased with the way they have started their varsity career for you this season.
Yeah, and we've got a bunch of freshmen there that contribute and all do a great job. They're a big part of what we're doing, and they're going to be going forward. I think Cassidy Wenk had her best game of the year tonight, though, too, our senior, so I was impressed with her defensive effort, and she was one that made a lot of layups, a lot of bunnies early for us, so as we were missing a bunch. So, it's a team effort. It's all a team effort. There's a lot of assists to go along with that, a lot of steals from the others that lead into those things, and so, yeah, proud of the way that we're gelling right now and playing together and playing unselfishly.
Well, appreciate your time here, Coach. Congrats on the win.
Yep, thank you.
That's Eric Yelly of the Glidden Ralston Wildcats. They win this one tonight on the girls' side, 51-18 over Arweva. We'll talk boys. It's halftime, and we have made it to the Mackey Motors halftime show. 28-19 Arweva leading Glidden Ralston. We're back with the Mackey Motors halftime show as it continues next on KKRL.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
For over 50 years, Pringer's Slumberland has been your trusted destination for all things furniture and flooring. Hi, it's Matt Pringer, 3rd generation in our family-owned business. We understand the importance of creating spaces where memories are made and cherished. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, personalized service, and unbeatable value has made us a staple in the community. Pringer's Slumberland is more than just a furniture store. We're part of your community, and when you shop with us, you're not just furnishing your home, you're investing in the livelihood of your neighbors. Pringer's Slumberland, Highway 30 West in Carroll.
Only Pizza Ranch serves buffet your way.
Don't you mean my way, Mr. Voiceover Guy?
Sure, anyone's way, actually. Request your favorite pizza. We'll make it, bake it, and give you the first slice.
I can add peppers to pepperoni, Stampede on stuffed crust, maybe Texan taco on thin. No tomatoes on my half. How can I convince Mom to let us eat here every night?
It's buffet your way at Pizza Ranch. Say it with me, kid.
These DMAC Carroll campus students are tomorrow's nurses. They're leaders, smart, dedicated, and they care about their community.
My experience in DMAC nursing so far, I get to make a difference in people's lives during their most vulnerable times, and I build friendships along the way.
The interaction between the faculty, staff, and professor with the students are really close. They really help us a lot every time.
Get started today.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
It's our Mackey Motors halftime show. Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 16 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at MackeyMotors.com. I'm Nick Brincks in the Gatorade broadcast booth. It's a 28-19 lead for the Arweva Rockets. They were led by Hayden Studer with 10 points in the first half, 7 for Derek Thompson, 5 for Wyatt Regaler, and on the other side, Glidden Ralston, they were led by Grayson Renzies, 8 points. We'll take a break and be back with the third quarter in 1 minute. You're listening to 93.7 KKRL Carroll.
This fall, cozy up with internet that keeps up. With WindSpeed Fiber Internet from Western Iowa Networks, enjoy 1 gig speeds for just $99.99 a month. Perfect for streaming, football, fall shows, and working from home. No lag, no interruptions, just the speed you need all season long. Other speed packages available starting at just $59.99 a month. Call or text 712-775-2946 for details or visit westinet.com today. Western Iowa Networks, connecting you to what matters for 120 years.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
It's a busy night for the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. Stations at full capacity tonight here on KKRL. It's Arweva hosting Glidden Ralston. Arweva boys leading 28-19. Over on Kick 106.7, Kemper leads Denison Schleswig 25-12 at the end of the first quarter. And on KCIM, we've got Carroll hosting Carlisle. A close one there. Carlisle leading at the half, 30-26 over the Tigers. Glidden Ralston trailing by 9. They closed that second quarter on a little bit of a run. They were able to cut the gap from about 15 down to 9, and now they'll try to begin the third quarter with some points. Renzi's shot at the low block up with contact, and the rebound pulled down by Tyson Von Glahn after the miss. Glidden Ralston opens with an empty possession. Now Arweva will try to grow their advantage back to double figures. They go underneath to Von Glahn, out to Studer, the highest scorer in this one. Passes off the mark. Daniel, the other end, slapped away by Derek Thompson. And that'll be Thompson's first foul right away here in the third quarter. You're listening to 93.7 KKRL. I'm Nick Brincks in the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll. Helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Alex Daniel to the free throw line. He ended the first quarter with 3 untimed free throws after being fouled at the buzzer on a 3. Went 1 for 3. He hits one here. They're within 8. They got a chance to get it down to 7 now. 28-20. Glidden Ralston scores first in the third quarter. And he'll knock this one after clanking it around a little bit. 28-21, 7-point ball game. And the Arweva Rockets with possession at the top of the key. Studer to the right wing, Von Glahn back up top. Ehlers open for 3 off the rim. Studer had it poked out, gets it back. Offensive rebound, offensive putback, and Studer continues his nice night. He's got 12 now, averaging 13 a game. He had 16 Tuesday in the win at Exira EHK, 63-42. Right wing 3 off the rim. Rebound to Von Glahn, and Studer with the white headband right to left. Sets up the offense. Has Von Glahn in the right wing. Tipped pass inside. Wyatt Regaller pulls it down but can't get the shot to fall. Landon Rohrbeck collides and is a little slow to get up, but he's back at it. Daniel inside, passes to Renzi, and he puts one off the window and in. Short shot for Renzi. He's the first Wildcat into double figures with 10 points. Still a 7-point game. 6:19 to go, and a steal and a block. Rohrbeck got the steal. Thompson with the block. A clean block, though, not a foul. And Glidden Ralston will have the possession, a chance to make it a 2-score game. Daniel has it in the right corner, guarded by Von Glahn, who steps back defensively. That leaves Daniel open for his second 3 of the night. And it's 30-26. Arweva turns it over in the front court, and that gets Coach Wilkin up on his feet. Thought maybe he'd take the timeout there, but he just wanted to give some words of encouragement as Derek Tigeson patrols the sideline for Glidden Ralston. Renzi, his short shot rolls off the rim, and then Majerus collides with Regaller, and Majerus will foul. That looked a lot worse than it was intended to be, as he kind of got his arm tangled around the neck of Regaller, and it looked like he pulled him down like a wrestler. But I could tell by looking at it that was not the intention. Arweva fans behind me, the student section, they thought maybe there could be more there than just a foul. Nonetheless, the foul gives Arweva the basketball, up by 4. Derek Thompson at the top of the key, down to Von Glahn. Long 2 from the corner, but the rebound put back also no good. I thought Regaller was going to sweep in there and clean it up, but he gets fouled on the floor. Actually, it'll be a shooting foul, second quarter foul for Glidden Ralston, and the first of the night on Carson Peters with a 3-pointer in that first quarter for his only bucket. Regaller to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 tonight, 3 for 3 now. And he's shooting over 70% from the stripe this year. Now 12 for 16, right at 75%. 5-point lead. Arweva led by as many as 15. And it's now 32-26. Glidden Ralston, they've trimmed the lead. But Arweva trying to answer back and regain that double-digit lead. They're getting closer. Arweva drives inside. Daniel tries to take a charge. A lot of contact. We play on. No whistles, no fouls. Finally a whistle. And they're going to call it over and back along the far sideline. There were maybe 2 or 3 whistles that I was waiting for, thinking there might be a foul, but they're letting them play. And Glidden Ralston will have possession here, down by 6. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Things getting a little heated. This 3 off the short side of the rim, left side, missed by Colton Rohrbeck. Rebound to Arweva up in the front court. To the left wing, Hayden Studer. 3 on its way, 9-point lead. 13 for Studer. Make it 15, and he's got the Rockets right back on top by 9 where they began the quarter. Daniel inside looking for Renzi with a 2-pointer. And one chance, he yells, "Let's go." Draws the foul, puts it off the glass and in. And it's 35-28. The foul is on Devin Ehlers, number 3 on the senior. And it's back to a 7-point game, trying to get it down to 6. Grayson Renzi will shoot. And he converts. 3 for 4 from the line. Renzi, the junior, 35-29. Regaller in the left wing, thought about a contested 3. Now down to Von Glahn, long 2, corner look. Rebound pulled down by Rohrbeck. Landon Rohrbeck, the senior, with a couple points tonight. He'll hand it off in the backcourt to Daniel across the timeline halfway through the third, 35-29. Daniel at the right wing. Studer comes in to close. 3 off the mark. Von Glahn the board. Thompson up the floor, far sideline. Steps to the top of the key. Hand off to Tyson Von Glahn. Now Studer has it. Derek Thompson, right wing, left open for a long three if he wants it. As Studer falls to the floor in the left wing with a shove, no foul. Thompson one-on-one with Daniel. Looking, finding Ehlers. Double teamed quickly, handoff Studer, shot clock at 7. Thompson gets it poked out, he'll take it back. Shot clock down to 3, he'll let it fly right wing, 3 short. Off the rim twice, Regaller has the rebound ripped out of his hands, and Colton Rohrbeck takes it away for Glidden Ralston. Now up the floor, Daniel to Rohrbeck, right wing, 6-point game. Shot up short, right wing, right block play. It's off the rim and rebounded by Arweva with a timeout. Full timeout, 3 minutes to go in the third, 35-29. Arweva by 6, they'll have possession when we return on KKRL and on YouTube with the CB Sports Network.
Motor Inn of Carroll is your hometown team for all of your sales, service, parts, and collision needs all season long. From the helpful sales staff to the area's best service department, Motor Inn of Carroll has the expertise that you need to stay on the road and keep that auto investment looking good. From work to play, they have it all. Good luck to all the area teams from Motor Inn of Carroll.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Six-point lead for the Arweva Rockets. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. They lead Glidden Ralston at home. It's Rolling Valley Conference boys basketball on 93.7 KKRL. Wyatt Regaller fakes the 3, steps into the lane, down to the corner. Studer driving baseline, rolls off the rim. Thompson's putback is good. 8-point lead. Derek Thompson for 2. 37-29. 2.5 to go in the third. It's Daniel in the right wing for Glidden Ralston. To the left wing, Rohrbeck. Colton to Renzi. Looking for Daniel, wasn't open. He'll back his way down. Steps, puts it off the glass, it's off the rim. And it's Studer there for the rebound. He takes it off to the left side. Corner 3, Thompson, short. Fighting for it. Studer comes away with the loose ball. Back to Thompson in the right corner. Dribbles around the outstretched reach of Renzi to the corner. Ehlers, no. 37-29, under 2 minutes to go in the third. 1:50 left. Alex Daniel left to right to the wing. Colton Rohrbeck. Looking for Renzi, who gets slapped by Regaller, and he dribbles baseline to the top. Olderog. Landon, Rohrbeck 3, rims out, no good. Ehlers the board, Studer the handoff. Across the stripe, right to left. Von Glahn in the right wing. He's left wide open if he wants the 3. He won't take it. Now Studer has it at the top, one-on-one with Landon Rohrbeck, trying to get around the defender. Hands it off to Derek Thompson, who steps to the top of the key, dribbles down the lane, to the corner. Studer 3, and fouled. 3 shots coming. He is fouled on the 3, and that'll be the second time tonight we'll see 3 free throws. Studer will shoot it with 68 seconds left in the third as Landon Rohrbeck tries to plead his case with the official. I've seen enough games where you don't usually win those arguments. As Hayden Studer knocks down his second free throw of the game. He's up to 16 points, and the lead is 9. 38-29 with just over a minute left here in the third quarter. He goes 2 for 2. You're listening to 93.7 KKRL. I'm Nick Brincks in the Gatorade broadcast booth. Thanks to Megan Berger running our video coverage tonight on YouTube with the CB Sports Network. Thanks to Western Iowa Networks. 3 for 3 goes Studer at the free throw line. He's up to 18 points. And Glidden Ralston, they had it down to 4. It was 30-26. Now it's back up to 40-29 with a 10-3 run. Ball tipped out. Glidden Ralston has it under their own basket. Along the baseline to Olderog in the corner. Up top, Colton Rohrbeck to Peters. He'll take it. Renzi tries to reach up for the rebound. It's taken away instead by Arweva. Regaller slapped from behind on a 3. Peters the block. Peters the steal. Regaller had no idea that Peters was chasing him down from behind, and he knocks that 3 away and then comes up with the loose ball. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Final possession with a shot clock. 4 seconds separate the two. Olderog lobs it to the left. Peters sky high, pulls it down. 3 on the way, rims out. Ehlers there for the board and a handoff to Studer. Rockets by 11. 14 seconds left. Now they'll slow it down. Hayden Studer directing traffic to Ehlers. And a reach in on Olderog here late in the quarter. They had 1 to give. That's his first of the night. 7 seconds left. 40-29 Arweva here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Coming up in our post-game show, we'll name our Culver's player of the game. Ehlers finds Studer just in front of the timeline. Studer one-on-one with Peters. Not an opening yet. Now he takes it up and off the glass at the horn. It's no good. Arweva saw their lead shrink to 4, grows back to 11. It's 40-29. They lead Glidden Ralston back in 1 minute. You're listening to 93.7 KKRL.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
Back in West Side, 3 quarters down, 1 to go. We head to the fourth quarter. It's an 11-point lead for the Arweva Rockets. They're on top 40-29. Glidden Ralston 0-2 on the year. 0-1 in the conference. Arweva 1-1, 1-0 in the conference. Trying to go back-to-back, and Glidden Ralston trying to avoid an 0-3 start. They've got some work to do here in the final 7:45. Damon Thompson to Hayden Studer. Handoff to Regaller at the right wing. Dribbles to the top. Back to the corner. Studer bobbles it. It's ripped away by Colton Rohrbeck. Daniel trying to scoop it up. They'll fight for it. Jump ball. It will be Glidden Ralston basketball. So Arweva's opening possession of the fourth quarter will come up empty. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. You're listening to 93.7 KKRL. And also streaming on YouTube with the CB Sports Network, thanks to Western Iowa Network. 7.5 to go. Renzi inside, blocked, I think, by Damon Thompson. Now Regaller pushes across the stripe to the top. It's Regaller left wing, 3 on its way with a swish. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He just knocked down his second 3 of the night. He's got 10 points now. 43-29, Renzi puts one off the glass and in from the block right side. As he answers, he's got 15. 43-31, under 7 minutes to play. You're listening to boys basketball as there are simultaneous collisions. Regaller hits the deck, Von Glahn hits the deck, and that'll be a foul on the defense. Ryan Olderog. I think they probably could have called it on either defender. Olderog picks up his second. Arweva will maintain possession with the first foul of this fourth quarter on Glidden Ralston. Inbound pass to Ehlers at the top. Thompson comes over, finds Studer in the left corner, out to Thompson left wing, back to the top. Regaller pump fakes, one-on-one with Daniel, drives inside. Olderog comes away with the board. Glidden Ralston, they've had this second half deficit trimmed to 4 at one point. They trail by 12 now. Daniel steps up, thought about the 3, finds Renzi instead. He'll back away, shoots the mid-range jumper. Derek Thompson rips it away. Thought about going coast to coast, but Daniel pokes it out. And now we've got a Wildcat hobbling off the floor. Rohrbeck holding his right ankle. He got knocked over in the backcourt. Arweva basketball, just over 6 minutes to go. They lead by 12 over Glidden Ralston. Devin Ehlers is in the left wing, and now we've got another Rocket on the floor. This time Regaller hits the deck, and he's fouled. And a timeout taken by Glidden Ralston. Derek Tiggeson will use one. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll take one too. Just over 6 minutes to go. 43-31 Arweva. Back in 30 seconds on KKRL.
From puddings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Two minutes into the fourth quarter, Arweva with a 12-point lead, trying to get to 15, and they do. Wyatt Regaller, third 3 of the night. This one from the right wing, and he swishes it, 46-31. Glidden Ralston falling behind as they continue to get a little, they get to pushing and shoving a little bit between Von Glahn and Alex Daniel. Glidden Ralston comes away with a rebound after a missed Arweva 3. Now Daniel takes it up the floor left to right. Now Peters has it at the top. He'll hand it off to Colton Rohrbeck. Dribbles to the free throw line. Renzi at the right elbow. Jumper's on its way and it rattles home. Renzi with a big night, 17 for him. He's scored 9 and 11 in his first 2 games, 17 tonight. 13-point game. Arweva has a 46-33 advantage with a charge. Regaller bowls over Alex Daniel, and that'll wipe the layup off the board. Just the first foul for Regaller tonight, along with his 13 points. 5 minutes to go. Coming up in our post-game show, we'll hopefully grab a word with both head coaches. Derek Tiggeson of Glidden Ralston, Matt Wilkin of the Arweva Rockets. This one has been physical tonight. Wildcats trail by 13 here in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes to play. Glidden Ralston in blue, left to right. Rockets in white. Renzi finds Majerus, who's got 4 fouls. It's popped away. Regaller one-on-one. He'll lay it up with a finger roll straight on. Wyatt Regaller's first 2-point shot of the night. 48-33, 4.5 to go. 15-point game. Peters, long 3, right wing, skips off the rim, right side, rebound, they'll tussle for it. Jump ball will go to Arweva. And now I think the referees are going to chat with the guys and just say, we're getting a little wild, okay? Let's settle down a little bit before we have to blow the whistle more than we want to. So that jump ball gives Arweva the ball. 4:23 left, 48-33 Arweva. They trailed 8-4 in the first quarter, went on an 11-0 run. They've led by as many as 15 or so earlier. They're at 15 right now. And it's Regaller wide open right wing. They forgot about him. You can't do that if you're Glidden Ralston. He makes some pay. 18-point lead. 51-33 as Regaler has taken over here in the fourth quarter from behind the arc. And now another rocket. Derek Thompson just took a shove from behind after the whistle, or right after the whistle. And he just got a T called on him. I could read his mouth. He said, well, I can't say what he said, but I know what he said. He said, what the something. I got shoved in the back. And I think the referee didn't quite like that. So we will see technical free throws coming for Grayson Renzi. As the foul goes to Thompson, and I'm trying to think, the first one as Renzi misses. I'm trying to figure out, I missed who the actual foul was on. But Renzi goes 1 for 2 in the meantime. He's closing in on 20 tonight. Looks like it might be Von Glahn who just picked up his second. So now Peters gets to shoot a couple free throws too. 51-35. Must have been a double technical. So now referees will talk again. And they are looking at now they're going to have another conversation here with Tyson Von Glahn and Landon Rohrbeck. Things have gotten aggressive here late. Referee is just trying to keep things under control. It'll be Glidden Ralston basketball. It was not a shooting foul. It was just the third Arweva foul in the fourth quarter. So they got to shoot a couple sets of free throws for the double technical. And now Glidden Ralston with possession in the right side. Right wing three off the back iron. Derek Thompson pulls down the sky-high rebound. 3.5 minutes to go, 51-35. Arweva's got a comfortable margin. Pass to the right wing, knocked out of bounds, almost stolen by Landon Rohrbeck. 3.5 left. They'll inbound near Coach Wilkin along that far sideline to the left. Tyson Von Glahn lobs it into midcourt. Studer has it. One-on-one with Daniel to the left wing, Regaler. Regaler surveys. Finds Ehlers in the right wing. Takes off toward the lane, retreats. Studer open, steps up, jukes out his defender. Corner three, Ehlers rims off, no good. Rebound, Colton Rohrbeck. 3:10 to go, 16-point lead for the Rockets. Wildcats have possession. Daniel to the right wing. Colton Rohrbeck takes off, spins, fades, tosses, no good. Ehlers the rebound for the Rockets, under 3 minutes to go. 16-point lead, 51-35. Studer one-on-one with his defender, finds Von Glahn. Von Glahn against Renzi to Regaler, left wing, jukes out his defender, then takes off, and now he gets fouled. And he's got a couple free throws coming his way as he holds his right ankle. No, might have just been adjusting his shoelaces. 2:37 to go as Dawson Majerus will foul out with 2 points. And he will retie that right shoe after he takes it off and puts it back on. A 16-point lead. He'll have a chance to add to it here. Regaler has come alive in the fourth quarter with 11 points. It's up to 18 on the night. He and Studer each with 18. So now he's got his shoes squared away. And he'll shoot a pair here as Majerus just fouled out for Glidden Ralston. 51-35. Still 51-35 with Arweva's second missed free throw of the night. They are 11 of 13 with 2:37 to go. Regaler will get one more shot here to try to give them a 17-point lead, and he won't get it done. He misses both. Rebound to Grayson Renzi, and an impressive night for him. We've got 3 players in the game with 18 points. He's the one Wildcat with a pair of Rockets. 2.5 to go. Rohrbeck to Renzi. Lobs around left side. Corner for Colton Rohrbeck. And he draws contact, lays it in from the left side, and will shoot one more. 51-37, the bucket counts. The foul is on Devin Ehlers, number 4 on the senior. Colton Rohrbeck's first bucket of the night. He'll have a chance with his 3rd free throw attempt of the season, and he swishes his 2nd. 51-38, that 3-point play, and a foul at the other end on Rohrbeck. Each team with 4 fouls. Any more, we'll see free throws the rest of the way. 2:10 to play. 51-38, Arweva in control with a comfortable lead, but Glidden Ralston trying to mount a late charge. Just over 2 minutes to play. Inbound pass to Studer from the near sideline. One-on-one with Carson Peters. Junior versus senior. Regaler takes off right side, down the lane. The C's part, shot is short, rebound Renzi. And now Daniel. They'll try to get to within 10. Peters for 3, it's short, and Von Glon's there for the Rocket rebound. Studer to Regaler. Regaler with 18 on the night, 11 in the quarter, including 3 triples. Regaler drives inside. The hole opens up, and he takes it in for 2. 20 for Regaler, and a timeout taken by Coach Welkin. We will take one too, 53-38, with 1:34 to go. Back in 1 minute on KKRL.
For over 50 years, Pringer Slumberland has been your trusted destination for all things furniture and flooring. Hi, it's Matt Pringer, 3rd generation in our family-owned business. We understand the importance of creating spaces where memories are made and cherished. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, personalized service, and unbeatable value has made us a staple in the community. Pringer Slumberland is more than just a furniture store. We're part of your community, and when you shop with us, you're not just furnishing your home, you're investing in the livelihood of your neighbors. Pringer Slumberland, Highway 30 West in Carroll.
Only Pizza Ranch serves buffet your way.
Don't you mean my way, Mr. Voiceover Guy?
Sure, anyone's way actually. Request your favorite pizza. We'll make it, bake it, and give you the first slice.
I can add peppers to pepperoni, Stampede on stuffed crust, maybe Texan taco on thin. No tomatoes on my half. How can I convince Mom to let us eat here every night?
It's buffet your way at Pizza Ranch. Say it with me, kid.
A 1:34 to go here in Westside, 53-38. Arweva led 40-29 going into the 4th quarter. They've added a few to their lead. And now 1:23 to go. Corner 3 from Colton Rohrbeck, and he drops it in the bucket. 2nd bucket of the night. He's got 5 points now, and this will be a full timeout. So we will take one too. You are listening to 93.7 KKRL. We'll be back with the final 1:19 after this.
These DMACC Carroll campus students are tomorrow's nurses. They're leaders, smart, dedicated, and they care about their community.
My experience in DMACC nursing so far, I get to make difference in people's lives during their most vulnerable times, and I build friendships along the way.
The interaction between the faculty, staff, and professor with the students are really close. They really help us a lot every time.
Get started today.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
final 80 seconds here at Arweva as they host Glidden Ralston. You're listening to boys basketball on 93.7 KKRL. Derek Thompson at the end will lay it in after a collision in the backcourt. No whistle, no foul. Alex Daniel, long three, left wing. After Rohrbeck knocked one down a bit ago, Arweva gets the rebound, and we've got a foul and free throws coming for the Arweva Rockets. 55-41 with a minute to go. This will be the third foul on Carson Peters. He's got 4 points tonight. And Devin Ehlers, 2 points for the senior this evening. He'll get to shoot a couple free throws here as Glidden Ralston is now over the limit here in the final minute. Free throw is off the mark. Back iron and out, no good. Trying to give the Rockets a 15-point lead. Second on its way, also no good. 55-41 as Landon Rohrbeck dumps it off to Daniel in the right corner. Rohrbeck steps around Thompson, gets tripped up, Studer the steal. 45 seconds to go. Rockets looking to go back-to-back after a loss in their opening game of the season to West Monona. Defeated Exira EHK on Tuesday, 63-42. And they're looking to send Glidden Ralston to an 0-3 start. Foul here for Peters, number 4. And Wyatt Regaller, 20 points for the senior tonight. He'll add to it. With his 5th made free throw on 7 attempts, he'll get one more here. 15-point advantage for the Rockets here in the final minute. Second one rattles around and falls through. And a timeout on the floor. We will step away too. 42 seconds to go. It's a 57-41 score. Arweva out front back in 30 seconds.
Limestone applied in proper amounts.
Family owned and operated since 1948. Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Corner 3 from Carson Peters as we come back. Second of the night for him, 57-44, final half minute. Arweva's got some new blood on the floor, including somebody who I don't have a number for on my sheet. Corner 3 after some pressure from the crowd. Arweva heaves it up. They've got Jose Arellano out there, the sophomore. Also Jack Musfelt, a sophomore. Studer remains on the floor. Now at the top, back to Studer. Final 7 seconds. He'll dribble out the clock. And the Arweva Rockets will move to 2-1 with a 57-44 home win over conference rival Glidden Ralston. And you heard it all here on 93.7 KKRL Carroll. Also streaming online tonight with the CB Sports Network on YouTube. Thanks to Western Iowa Network's blazing fast, reliable fiber internet with no data caps. Also during tonight's game and throughout the week, look for our high-speed highlights powered by Western Iowa Networks. You can find them on our CB Sports Network pages on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. High-speed highlights powered by Western Iowa Networks. We'll step away. We return with the Mackey Motors post-game show next after Glidden Ralston and Arweva split the night. Glidden Ralston girls won earlier, 51-18. Arweva boys win 57-44. And we'll be back to the Gatorade broadcast booth next. Gatorade, distributed by Pepsi Beverages and Carroll, helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. I'm Nick Brincks. Thanks to Megan Berger for running our video coverage tonight. We're back next with the Mackey Motors post-game show.
This fall, cozy up with internet that keeps up. With Windspeed Fiber Internet from Western Iowa Networks, enjoy 1 gig speeds for just $99.99 a month. Perfect for streaming, football, fall shows, and working from home. No lag, no interruptions, just the speed you need all season long. Other speed packages available starting at just $59.99 a month. Call or text 712-775-2946 for details or visit westinet.com today. Western Iowa Networks, connecting you to what matters for 120 years.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Motor Inn of Carroll is your hometown team for all of your sales, service, parts, and collision needs all season long. From the helpful sales staff to the area's best service department, Motor Inn of Carroll has the expertise that you need to stay on the road and keep that auto investment looking good. From work to play, they have it all. Good luck to all the area teams from Motor Inn of Carroll.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
We are back in Westside after the Arweva boys knock off Glidden Ralston, a final score of 57-44. It's the Mackey Motors postgame show. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at MackeyMotors.com. We're in the Gatorade broadcast booth. My name's Nick Brincks. Glidden Ralston falls to 0-3, 0-2 in conference play. Arweva now 2-1 and 2-0 in the Rolling Valley. We'll name our Culver's player of the game here in just a little bit as well, celebrating 40 years in business and 13 years in Carroll. Culver's welcome to Delicious. We'll also hopefully grab some post-game interviews. Before we do that, let's take a look at the stat sheet. Arweva, they were led tonight by Wyatt Regaller's 22 points. He came alive in the fourth quarter, scoring 15 of his 22 in the fourth quarter. Hayden Studer finishes with 18, and Derek Thompson's in double figures as well with 11 for Arweva. And on the other side, Glidden Ralston was led by the junior Grayson Renzi with 18 points. Alex Daniel added 9, 7 for Carson Peters. Those are your leading scorers tonight for Arweva. and Glidden Ralston in this 57-44 contest. We'll step away and return with more of our Mackey Motors post-game show after this. You're listening to 93.7 KKRL, also watching on YouTube with the CB Sports Network, thanks to Western Iowa Networks.
For over 50 years, Pringer Slumberland has been your trusted destination for all things furniture and flooring. Hi, it's Matt Pringer, third generation in our family-owned business. We understand the importance of creating spaces where memories are made and cherished. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, personalized service, and unbeatable value has made us a staple in the community. Pringer Slumberland is more than just a furniture store. We're part of your community, and when you shop with us, you're not just furnishing your home, you're investing in the livelihood of your neighbors. Pringer Slumberland, Highway 30 West in Carroll.
Only Pizza Ranch serves buffet your way.
Don't you mean my way, Mr. Voiceover Guy?
Sure, anyone's way actually. Request your favorite pizza. We'll make it, bake it, and give you the first slice.
I can add peppers to pepperoni, Stampede on stuffed crust, maybe Texan taco on thin. No tomatoes on my half. How can I convince Mom to let us eat here every night?
It's buffet your way at Pizza Ranch. Say it with me, kid.
These DMACC Carroll campus students are tomorrow's nurses. They're leaders, smart, dedicated, and they care about their community.
My experience in DMACC nursing so far, I get to make difference in people's lives during their most vulnerable times, and I build friendships along the way.
The interaction between the faculty, staff, and professor with the students are really close. They really help us a lot every time.
Get started today.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quad Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quad Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
This fall, cozy up with internet that keeps up. With WindSpeed Fiber Internet from Western Iowa Networks, enjoy 1 gig speeds for just $99.99 a month. Perfect for streaming, football, fall shows, and working from home. No lag, no interruptions, just the speed you need all season long. Other speed packages available starting at just $59.99 a month. Call or text 712-775-2946 for details or visit westinet.com today. Western Iowa Networks, connecting you to what matters for 120 years.
Mackey Motors post-game show continues on 93.7 KKRL and on our CB Sports Network live stream on YouTube, thanks to Western Iowa Networks, as we are chatting with Hayden Studer of the Arweva Rockets, an 18-point performance for him in a 57-44 win. Congratulations on the win. You guys had to earn this one tonight. You jumped out to a decent lead there in that first half after bouncing back. You trailed 8-4 in the first quarter. You went on a nice run to go from down 4 to up 7, and it just felt like that little run that you guys went on there set the tone for the rest of the night. What was your assessment from the floor, and when you guys chatted at halftime and after the game, how this one shook out for you guys?
Yeah, for sure. That run that we had, it was a pretty good run, and it really did set the tone. But at halftime, we had a few sloppy mistakes and turnovers, and they got 4 or 6 easy points right at halftime. And we went to the locker room and just said, just take care of business, stay calm, and do our thing.
Were you guys a little worried at that point? They went on a little run going into halftime, and they continued that run early in the third quarter. They got it down to a 4-point game, 30-26. But you guys didn't take time out. You guys stayed calm, composed. What was the chatter like out on the floor when they cut it to 4 there in the third?
Just play good defense and run our stuff, and we should be good.
From that point on, you guys were able to win the third quarter, 12-10, and then into the fourth quarter, you guys were able to pull away. You got hot in the third quarter. You hit a 3, hit some free throws. I think you had 8 of your 18 just in the third quarter. And then Wyatt, he got hot in the fourth quarter to really put it away for you guys. Overall thoughts on the night and what turned out to be your second straight win of the year?
I think we played really good, and Wyatt getting hot in that fourth quarter really did help us come out with the win.
Got physical. It got aggressive there for a while. Both teams, I think the referees had to talk to you guys just a little bit, a couple times. Like, let's calm down just a little bit. What did it feel like out there on the floor? From up here, it looked like it got physical.
I mean, we're just playing basketball. It gets aggressive, and yeah.
Well, congrats on the win tonight, Hayden. Nice night for you. 18 points in the win. Congrats, and best of luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
That's Hayden Studer. We'll chat with head coach Matt Wilkin now of the Arweva Rockets. And I think the last time I talked to you was after that playoff game last year. And if I remember right, got kind of physical and kind of chippy that night too. Refs I don't know if they didn't keep it under pressure or keep things under wraps that night. But at times tonight I thought, oh, this one could go off the rails. But I think we kept it just under.
Yeah, it does at times, and it's it's a good rivalry between the two. We're not very far apart, same conference, but they both played hard. It was getting physical, a little chippy both ways, but they did a pretty good job of talking to everybody and kind of slowing them down. It's a lot of young boys competing. I can't, as long as nothing's malice or it was getting physical and some pushing, but hey, the refs got it under control, I thought.
Early third quarter, they continued to build on their late second quarter momentum. Into the third quarter. Were you getting a little worried there on the sideline, or because I saw you stand up when they got within 4, and I thought, oh, here comes a timeout. But no timeout. The boys were able to keep it going. What was the thought there?
I thought it might be unpleasant if I called the timeout. No, they did a good job at the end of the half, and then we were getting tired. I should have used one in the end of the first half. One of our other kind of players, Grant, was gone tonight, so we had one less on the bench, and the guys Glidden was making us work on defense. We were doing a good job, but we were getting tired, and that's what happened into the half. And then start the second half, we just we got doing a little bit too much. I don't know, we weren't dribbling with a purpose, and we just weren't doing anything really crisp for that. And they made a couple nice shots, and next it's 4, so you got to respond, And I thought about it, but I'm like, we'll see what happens. And we kind of kept taking it. They do a good job from what some teams can against us is, they're not as big as some teams, but they're athletic and they can get in, we stop our dribble drive. So they were doing a good job of that, and we get some drives and some kicks was good. But, once we got a little ride going there, then it kind of stayed like that. And they had some open looks, but we got some rebounds there, and, we got to the free throw line late. But it was, like I said, it was competitive. Games like this don't hurt you, if you can, I'm glad I'm on this end and the other end. But, I mean, the competitiveness in that, and then, the competition is good for you rather than, playing a team and winning or losing by 40.
A busy week to kick off the season for you guys. You go 2 for 3. You lost on Monday to West Monona, a 10-point game. That you've bounced back with a couple double-digit wins since. Is that about as good as you could have hoped for after week 1? Or
I saw West Monona last night was tied with Woodbine, and they are really good. And that made me feel good. But when you shoot 1 for 24 that first night, I don't know. I think I could shoot 1 for 24 at 50, but we just couldn't get the ball going in the hole. So that hurt us that night because we got down 20. We got to 8. So if we shot a little better, but we'll see. We got a busy week next week too. I think we got 3 games again. So it's nice playing in games like this. Like I think the people can feel it too. It's fun. Like I said, it's better to be on the winning end, but it's fun to see. And the people that don't go out and come to the gym want to stay home and watch it. It's way more fun to come and watch this. It's a physical, competitive game.
Well, we were happy to be here broadcasting it tonight. Coach Wilkin, appreciate your time. Congrats on the win.
Hey, thanks for everything, man.
That is Matt Wilkin of the Arweva Rockets. They go 2-1 on the year, 2-0 in conference play with this 57-44 victory. And now we'll chat with Grayson Renzi of the Wildcats. 18 points for the 6'3 junior tonight. And there were some ups and downs in this one for sure, but I'd say one of the ups for you guys was your presence in the lane. Bunch of rebounds. I don't track, but I have to assume you got pretty close to a double-double. But 18 points and 14 of them coming in the lane pretty much. A hard-fought, aggressive game for you guys. You don't come out with the win, but 0-3 now. But this one tonight, your closest game of the season. Do you feel like you were able to find something tonight that you guys will be able to build on as the season goes on?
Definitely. I think it helps a lot getting in and out, but we couldn't really kick it out for an open 3 that much. After I got a few points down low, they were doubling, doing all that, so I really couldn't swing it out as easy. We just weren't knocking down shots, and they were. So it kind of just slipped away at the end.
You were right in the middle of it, in the lane. I talked to Coach and I talked to Hayden about how it got aggressive, it got physical at times. As the big man in the lane, you expect to be the one, enjoying a very physical night, but it was kind of all over the floor. What was it like from your vantage point out there?
Just basketball. I expect it to be physical. I like it. It's just fun. It's just basketball.
I think we got through tonight with just the one technical on Arweva. There were a couple times where it looks like the referees maybe just chatted with a couple guys at a time. I can only imagine the conversation was just like, all right, guys, let's just keep our composure here. Let's not let this get out of hand. But it's a rivalry game. You guys are, 15, 20 miles away from each other. It's always a barn burner when you guys play. Rest of the season here, or at least the next week or so, you've got Boyer Valley, Greene County, and Coon Rapids Bayard. A big week for you guys next week. 3 more games, 3 games under your belt. Not the record you were looking for to start the season, 0-3, but of those games next week, is there anything that you guys are hoping maybe could be a good chance at your first win?
Well, we're really hoping to at least go 2-3 out of that next week. They're all going to be nail-biters. They're all conference games, except Greene County, but we always play them close, and they always play well.
Well, congrats for you tonight. Not the team win that you guys were hoping for, but a nice night for you. You built on a nice season so far. You get 18 points tonight, and we wish you the best next week with Boyer Valley Tuesday and Greene County Thursday and at Coon on Friday.
Thank you.
That is Grayson Renzi, a junior for Glidden Ralston, after a 57-44 loss for the Wildcats. And we'll grab a quick word, too, with head coach Derek Tigeson. And, Coach, thanks for joining us here on the Mackey Motors post-game show. You got within 4 in that third quarter, but you couldn't keep the momentum going. You went on a little run at the end of the second quarter. It continued through halftime into the third quarter. What more did you need when you got it to 30-26?
I think we got some stops there. We had some open looks, just didn't knock them down there, We were really trying to pound it down to Grayson there, especially late second quarter, early third. Thought we had a little bit of a mismatch that we could take advantage of. So we were really pounding it down there, and then we were hoping, when they started double, we could kick out for some open looks. Just didn't knock them down. Then it did hurt. Dawson picked up a fourth there. I think it was early, mid-third. So that kind of took another score out of the bunch. So just didn't hit some outside shots that we were capable of making.
0-3 to start the season, but obviously tonight, closest game you guys have had. It's been a tough start to the year, but did you find some things tonight that you think you can build on with another 3-game week coming up next week?
Yeah, I think we're starting to realize that we're better hitting the post right now. Our posts are our 2 leading scorers. They do a great job working to get open down there. So I think that's one thing we've kind of talked about. And, we're not the biggest team. So, we got to take advantage when we can, go down low, and then just keep working on hitting our shots. I think Alex Dano did a fantastic job at point guard. Had moving the point tonight with Blaise Nelson out. So he did a great job, finding the open guys. He hit some shots when he had the chance. So, it was a good team effort.
On Tuesday, you guys will host Boyer Valley, and you'll be able to watch that film Monday, as Arweva also plays them next week before you guys do. Greene County and then Coon Rapids Bayard on the road for those last 2 games, Thursday and Friday of next week. You get a nice rivalry matchup tonight. Coon Rapids, another rivalry game for you guys. Greene County, although they're a different class and different conference, that also feels like Glidden Ralston, Jefferson Scranton, that region. I'm sure there have been some rivalry moments over the years with them as well. So outlook for the next 7 days for you guys?
Well, let's start with Boyer Valley. They're going to be big and physical. Expect another physical matchup with them. We got them twice last year, and I know they got a lot of guys returning, and they're itching probably to get at us again. So I expect a big physical battle. We're going to have to hit shots for sure against them. I haven't seen anything on them yet, so talk to Wilkins. So, yeah, see something after they play Monday. And then, Greene County, we played them the last 2 years, and it's been a barn burner. We won there 2 years ago on a shot that sat on top of the rim for I feel like 30 seconds, and it fell off. And then last year we had a nice lead at the half and kind of blew it, and they came back and beat us by 3 or 4. So it'd be another, tight game I expect. And then, playing Coon, we was probably one of the top 10 teams in the state right now. So we're really going to get tested here. That's why I told the boys these first 6 weeks, or first 6 games are really hard. There's no gimme. We're going to have to play our best and see what happens.
What does that come out to, 6 games in about 11 days, something like that, it feels like?
Yeah. Yes.
So, well, enjoy the weekend. You guys will get to practice on Monday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, back at it. Coach, appreciate your time here on our Mackey Motors postgame show.
All right, thank you very much.
That's Derek Tigeson of the Glidden Ralston Wildcats. They fall tonight 57-44 on the road at Arweva. That'll wrap it up for our YouTube coverage tonight. Thanks to Western Iowa Networks. We'll be back to wrap up our radio coverage next on 93.7 KKRL.